Sorry everyone, let's try this again. Hello everyone, welcome to the Massage Expert Wellness Lab. Can't see me flexing, but here on my channel we discuss the practices of massage and body work, and with motivation and education, we hope to improve your stress and pain management. So today I am going to be talking with Mike, getting some feedback on him on massage therapy and catching up with him to see what he does with his self-care routines and to get some information before we start our interview. How you doing today, Michael?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Not much. So I was actually doing some research and I did not know that you actually had a book.
Oh, yeah. Published
Yes.
back in September. Yep.
Yes. So tell me about what got you interested in wanting to do a book.
Just competing, going around everywhere, man. A lot of people asking where I started, how I started, So I figured I'd put all the answers in a book.
Yes.
And put it out there. Yeah.
So that's good to know. So if you didn't know, my name is Alfonso, and I own the company Massage Expert L.L.C, where we help people with pain, tightness, or stress on the body to relieve some of those symptoms. And the good thing about my business is that it is a mobile business. So you have the convenience of having me come to you to provide services and treatment. So tell me a little bit about what you do.
First off, I'm in the Navy. I've been active
Thank you very
duty.
much for your service.
Hey, no problem. I've been active duty for the last 14 and a half years. Graduated from Lumberton, 06.
Lumberton High School, 09 here.
Yeah. And yeah, that's what I do. In the Navy, I'm a hospital corpsman, pretty much medical. Work all over the hospital, pretty much everywhere, from physical therapy to ICU to NICU. Yeah.
That's good. So I saw that you actually, can you tell me about how you got certified to teach people how to do a bench press?
How I got certified? Well,
yeah,
I went to ISSA back in 2009. I think I started. I got all my personal trainer certifications back then. And then it's just all through experience and time in the sport.
That's good. Are you still current on your certifications with those?
Yeah, only one of them I'm still current with. Yep.
And that's what I'm trying to do right now, is trying to get my personal training certification. I actually have an exercise health fitness specialist degree from ECU, but just never got my personal training certification. So that's one thing I'm trying to get this year.
Okay, well, that should be easy for you, man.
People say it is, but it's more of trying to memorize information, just to be memorizing information, just to be answering test questions and stuff like that. So that's trying to get in that mindset that you have to go back and get back in that study mode and reviewing information. So that's been the hardest for me.
Yeah, I know. I've been in school like the last 8 years, man. I know how that go.
Yes. And so I said I wasn't going back to school no more after I got done with my massage therapy diploma. So I'm not doing no more school, just getting some more continuing education and higher education in massage and body work.
Check.
So with you being in, so you don't do bodybuilding, you do powerlifting, or
correct?
What kind of competitions do you do?
In powerlifting, we compete in 4 lifts. We have the squat, the bench press, the deadlift, and the strict curl, if you like.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started out competing squat, bench, and deadlift, and then over time, after a few injuries, ended up with just on the bench press.
Okay. So what are some injuries that's kind of stopping you from completing some of those other activities that they have?
Oh, I got three disc bulges in the L spine. And then I got, L5S1.
Okay.
Or yeah, I got a few disc bulges and things. What they call it, chronic lower back pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you constantly have that low back pain doing.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to say hello to everyone that's watching in the comment section. Please let us know if you have any questions, concerns, or emotional outbursts for us. We're here to give you some information on fitness, some information on massage, and maybe you'll be able to learn how to do a proper bench press today.
Oh yeah, bench press. So,
So,
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I was about to say, since I am certified as a medical massage practitioner, I am able to help you with some of those injuries that you have, some of those injuries dealing with the spine. The good thing about having a medical massage practitioner is that we are able to assist people who do have pain, injuries, or do have a prescription from their doctor because we are able to get rid of that pain. Most therapists are not allowed to say that they can treat pain, but with me being a medical massage practitioner, I actually have the tools and techniques to help get rid of those pains for long periods of time. So whenever you're back in Lumberton, back in North Carolina, let me know. I'll be able to help you get rid of that pain so that we can get you back into the squats.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I had one recent injury, man, that kind of took me off the bench press.
Oh,
I was in a competition back in September, and I tore my left pec major
oh,
in the competition. So that's the injury. That's my
that's the
major concern right now. So I've been doing massage therapy once a week at least. When we going in, they were doing different techniques and things, trying to get me back right. Um,
yes.
it's been a long journey so far, man.
Well, when we talk to you on Wednesday and do your interview, I definitely want to talk about your journey on that and some of the techniques that you're using to try to recover. Are you using apple cider vinegar? Or are you using Epsom salt to help you recover? Or are you just doing manual therapy?
Manual therapy. See, I don't know about all the other stuff, so I need you.
Yes. I'll be able to tell you to use some Epsom salt. All you need to do is to take a hot bath with some Epsom salt to bring some blood circulation or blood flow to the chest area. That will help the muscles to start to regrow. Doing some stretching will help stretch out those muscles and not allow that scar tissue to form there. Because if you do get that scar tissue in that area, most likely that right shoulder is going to rotate forward, and then you're not going to be able to lift that shoulder all the way up or do bench press because that shoulder is going to get rotated forward. So those are just some things that we do have to look out for before the scar tissue does start to come or before the muscle fully heals and then you have that tissue that's kind of damaged there.
Okay, gotcha. See,
Yes. So we do have a question. It's asking, am I in Lumberton and what kind of massages do I do? I am located in Lumberton, North Carolina. I am a mobile massage business, so I do travel to different people in Lumberton, Fayetteville, Raleigh, Durham, Greenville, North Carolina, and I perform different massages like medical massage, which would be good for Michael. I do sports massage for those who work out constantly and have knots build up or tightness. I do Swedish massage for anyone that deals with stress or pain or just wants a general relaxation on their body to get rid of some of that tightness in their upper or lower back that they may have. What kind of things or what things in life stress you out, Michael? Is it work? Is it the exercise? Is it the meal plans that you do? What stresses you out?
and everything, everything. I'm in the service, so that's
Yes.
first thing. Just the stress of the military life. You got no high speed, low drag, always moving, never knowing what's next, what's coming. And then on top of that, being in school and trying to compete. I compete on Team USA, so
Okay.
we go often. We got to compete. So just trying to balance everything all together, and now this injury, it's a little bit of everything, man.
Well, I can't wait till we find out some more information on that because I definitely want to know some more information about you being on Team USA. What are some areas that they take you out to? Do they force you to do your own type of, force you to do workouts that they create, or do you have to do your own type of workouts? Do they give you a free gym membership to go to for you to work out? Or do you got to pay for everything out of pocket? So these are some good questions that I'm excited for us to be able to answer for you to answer on Wednesday.
Okay,
What are
okay.
some questions that you may have for me?
Hey, how can I improve or how can I grow better? In my field. How could I? Yeah, how could you make me better? I guess is the major question. Incorporating what you do into what I do, how can I progress?
Now, I think the best way that you can progress, and for anyone that's living out of state or doesn't live in North Carolina, is first by just checking out and subscribing to my YouTube channel at Massage Expert Wellness Lab. There, I do talk about the practices and the study of massage and body work, and I kind of make it easy for people to understand and make it fun. So that's a good place to get some basic information. We talk about Epsom salt, apple cider vinegar, and aromatherapy. So a lot of these things that I use, you will be able to use on your own. So you will be able to figure out what's the right aromatherapy for your injury or for your needs. I think for you, lavender would be good for your stress needs, especially if you're always ready to go and have to go fight. Lavender is a good way to keep you stress free and keep you on your alert so that if something does go, you'll be ready. Having eucalyptus is a good aromatherapy for muscle pain. So if you're going to work out and you know you're going to be lifting heavy, you may use some aromatherapy, mix it in with your lotion, and then rub it into that area so that you don't have that pain or discomfort. Or just learning how to manage your pain and tightness after you get done with a workout. I know a lot of people who first start exercising, once they start exercising, they like it, they feel good. But when that weekend comes, their whole body is sore. They don't want to move anymore. They start eating that bag junk food. And then Monday comes and they all out of balance and not even working out anymore. So that is a good way to be able to manage, is that if you know that the pain is coming, what are you going to do to relieve that pain instead of just letting that pain sit there so that you don't get the activities that you need to get done?
Okay. Hey, can I ask how you got into this?
I got into this because when I graduated Lumberton Senior High School with my CNA certification, Certified Nursing Assistant certification, and I knew I wanted to be in the health and medical field. I then went to ECU for athletic training. Couldn't keep up with the degree, couldn't keep up with the major and all the work that was composed of it. So in my sophomore year, I ended up switching majors to my health fitness specialist degree. There, I didn't know what I was doing or what even the degree was about. I just knew it was about exercise and it had something to do with training, so I went with it. I actually had a good mentor and Professor Dave Kimball, and he was able to tell me some information that there are people who train athletes. And that was like my first time ever hearing about this at like almost 21, that there were actually people that train athletes. So I was like, you know what? I can train athletes because I didn't want to do personal training or kind of work with the general population. I kind of want to work in a certain sector. So I started practicing. I got my USAW level 1 certification to teach people how to do the power cleans, hang cleans, those explosive movements. And then I started doing some volunteer work at different gyms to train athletes and everything. But when I learned to become a strength and conditioning coach, what they call people who train athletes, I realized that you had to get a master's, or they wanted you to get a master's so you can have higher education, do some network, get some experience to actually training and being in that field. And I knew that my grades wasn't good enough for me to get a master's right after I got done with school. So I was saying, what can I do? I can train athletes. I can get their muscles bigger. I can help them lose weight. I can help them maintain a healthy lifestyle. But what else can I do to help people? And then it dawned on me, I can do massage therapy to help them to recover after a workout. So I can train them in the gym, help them train their legs, work on their chest, work on the biceps. And then after we get done, we can either do a Swedish massage to relax the body, or we could do a sports massage to kind of get rid of some of that lactic acid. And I thought that would make me different than my other co-workers that are strength and conditions if I could train people and then also help them recover. Because most people just know about training, how to get them faster, how to get them stronger, how to get them to do what they need to do and have higher reaction time. But do they know how to get them recover and stay relaxed so that they're always ready to do those activities and not to get burnt out? So that's the field I went into, and massage just took over since then.
So my time, a little bit of time in the medical field, man. I always notice a little beef between massage therapists, physical therapists, and then chiropractic. What's your
Yes.
view on chiro?
I don't have any beef with none of them. We're all in the same boat. We are medical practitioners. So we're all able to help people with different injuries. It's just making sure that we're working on the right clientele. Chiropractors, in my eyes, are those who work on the spine and can readjust the spine. As massage therapists, we can't put no type of pressure or do anything to the spine of moving or adjusting the bones or anything. That's for a chiropractor. So if you are one person who have bad spine or your bones or alignment and your spine come out of whack, then yes, you do need to see a chiropractor. If you're someone who have knots or something like that, and it's kind of forcing the bones to get out of place, then you don't need to see a chiropractor. In that instance, you need to see a massage therapist to try to get out that knot or whatever's moving the bones out of alignment so that that will move, be away, and then the bones will stay out of alignment. Because if there's something that's moving the shoulder blade forward and the chiropractor rotates everything back and that knot is still there, it's just going to push it back forward, and then you will have to see them for the same thing. So it's just making sure that you do see the right specialist for your needs. Physical therapist is good for those who need exercise for rehabilitation, but not for getting the muscles bigger, stronger, or for weight loss. But those are definitely step by step, or someone who's going to give you the techniques that you need to start from a basic, from not doing the activity to actually doing the activity. So we all just play a different role, but we all work together in trying to relieve the tightness in the muscle, bone, or alignment of the spine or area.
So how does a person, injured person, decipher who he's supposed to go to? If I'm a patient, do I just come to you and you tell me, or?
Well, that's what most people do. You go to the provider that you feel comfortable with. Usually time it's your primary care provider, or it may be that you are seeing a massage therapist and you're seeing a chiropractor. And it's based off of communication. You have to be honest when answering your health information. If you're going to see a chiropractor and you're just telling them to say, oh, I have a little twitch in my low back, then they may say, yeah, we could alter that and move that back in line. But if you have a little twitch in your low back, but have a big knot in your shoulder and you tore your right chest muscle, that's something that the chiropractor would need to know to make the right decision, to be able to say, this is what's causing this area of pain or discomfort, or this is what's causing the bones to be coming out of alignment. Because it happens to me a lot as a massage therapist, and I know it happens to other therapists, that somebody may tore their right shoulder, toward the rotator cuff, and they don't let the therapist know, and the therapist is working on that area, and they're trying to figure out what's going on, what they feel in that area, trying to figure out what's stopping the range of motion in that area. And they may say, oh, it's a adhesion or something there, and they're doing different techniques to try to loosen that up, when all of along it's a bone spur there. And the techniques that we're doing now to try to relieve it is not going to work, and we have to do different techniques to relieve the bone spur. But we can only do that if the client let us know what's all going on. If you have fibromyalgia, you may have constant pain that we may not be able to relieve off the body. Instead of somebody saying, oh, I have low back pain because of this and this, they may have low back pain because of the fibromyalgia, and you're looking all in the low back to try to figure it out. So it goes back to just having communication and letting that person know, hey, I have this area of injury. If you can't help me, who would you refer? And that's the good thing about working with medical practitioners, is that we're always referring people to other people.
Okay. Man, you're on top of everything, man. You got it.
I try to.
Okay.
So what got you interested in doing your, I guess your powerlifting and the bench pressing?
Man, I've been lifting since middle school.
Okay.
So yeah, I was pretty strong in high school, doing a few sports, and I was just in the gym random one day on the base, and they had a competition, and this guy was like, "Hey man, you should do it." I'm like, "No man," I was scared. I was like 18, 20 years old, and he was like, "No, really, you should do it." So they signed me up. I won, and after that, I started competing ever since. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I guess.
And before we go, I do have one more question. Who is kind of your mentor or someone that you looked up or someone that you look up to in your field right now? They keep you going because, like you said, you're busy with school, protecting the United States, doing your weightlifting competition, trying to heal your injury. So who is someone that motivates you to keep you on top of your game so that you can win your next competition?
And a lot of people, a lot of guys that I compete side by side with. I don't know if you would know him, but one of my good friends, Derek Anderson. Uh, I still talk to all my high school coaches, or at least two of them. Coach Hodges, I don't know if you remember him,
I
and then
remember him.
Coach Caraway.
Okay.
They still constantly they hit me up, they motivate me and keep me moving forward. It's still big. They're in their 50s, still huge too, man. Yeah. So I mean, people support, people reaching out to me. Everybody, you get motivation from everywhere, man. It's nothing but love in my sport, you know. And
Yes.
the city shows me love too. So yeah, I'm
Yes.
thankful for everything. I'm blessed.
Yes. And I'm blessed to have finally been able to reach out to you and connect with you. Like I said, I've been following you for a long time, seeing all the competitions and the exercises that you've been doing. And it's been motivating me to get back into the gym. So I try to hit the gym at least 4 days out the week so I can get a little bit of size, so I can get some growth on my arms and get a bigger chest and everything so I can be flexing and scaring everybody when I be doing my massage therapy.
The clients will find you then, I'm telling you.
They'll be able to see me for a mile away.
I want to be like you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
You got it, man. I appreciate everything, man. All
You're
your numbers.
welcome.
I'm going to finish this up. You said the end of the week, right?
Yes, sir. So we'll be looking for, so be on the lookout, everyone, for our interview. Most likely we're going to be doing our interview either Wednesday or sometime during the end of the week. His video won't be released until March. This week in February, I am releasing videos of interviews with females. So every Tuesday at noon on Massage Expert Wellness Lab, you can go check out some videos that I'm releasing. But you can see his video. His is going to be the first Tuesday of March. We're going to be recording this week. So be on the lookout for that. Questions, concerns, or emotional outbursts, please reach out to us. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. And did you know that I have a YouTube? But did you know he has a YouTube? He has a YouTube channel, people. So if you want to see him lift some heavy weights, some like 500, 600 pounds, then you need to go check him out on YouTube. And I'll leave a link to our link to all our websites in the description box. Y'all stay stress-free out here. And I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.